A brand new strategy was just discovered on Origins that is going to blow the map wide open, and in this video I'm going to explain how it works. Now before I explain the new strategy, I'm going to very briefly go over how high rounds on Origins currently works. Obviously it's no secret that the best way to play the beginning of the game is to camp with the ice staff, but of course eventually you'll get to a round so high that there's no way to get ammo for your staff. Obviously higher round than this, but you get the idea. Yeah, that's better. Now, there are a few ways to get ammo for your staff, like digging for max ammos, using the reward chest, or even switching to the wind staff. But eventually, the only way to kill zombies is going to be by using the tank. It's very slow, but it's doable. The other thing to keep in mind is that Black Ops 2 Origins has an error that occurs at around 25 to 26 hours of gameplay. This error is pretty much unavoidable because the error is caused by the robots moving around the map. So what is this new strategy? Well, let me show you. Notice here how I have a full horde of 24 zombies behind me. I'm also using a mod that shows the number of zombies left in the round. Now watch what happens when I turn on the generator. You'll see that this number just decreased by 5. Why did that happen? Well, basically, the game is only able to have 24 zombies alive at any given time. When you turn on the generator is going to spawn 5 Templar zombies, but since there was already 24 zombies alive, the game needs to make room for those new zombies, so it kills 5 of your zombies. For some reason, this actually counts as permanent kills, and therefore all you need to do is turn on the generator, which will kill 5 of your zombies and replace them with Templar zombies, then step off so that the generator fails, which kills the Templar zombies. This allows you to replace them with normal zombies again, and you can keep repeating this to kill 5 zombies at a time every single time you activate the generator, as long as you never finish turning it on. I'm going to leave some footage on screen so you can see how this would work in a real run. Pay attention to the zombie counter as I do this. Of course, you can do this for the entire round, and once you get to the end of the round, you'll have 19 zombies left, which won't be enough to kill them with the generator, but all you need to do is kill those last 19 with the wind staff. As you can see, this strategy is insane. Right now, the world record is round 166, but trust me when I say it will only be a matter of time before somebody hits round 180, or possibly even round 190 with optimal play. There's a couple of things to be aware of if you want to try this strategy. Firstly, it's worth mentioning that this trick works for all of the generators, but I found it easiest to do at generator 4 because you have the most space to move around the generator. Another surprisingly easy place to do it was actually generator 1. But be careful because doing it too much at this generator will cause the zombies to get stuck inside of the windows. The downside of doing this at generator 4 is that you need to leave the generator off so that you can keep activating and deactivating it. That means if you take it down, you won't be able to get Jug back unless you fully turn it on. And if you fully turn it on, you won't be able to do the strategy here until your next generator zombie round. Another thing to be aware of is that there's a glitch that can cause the generator to be permanently disabled. Basically, if you activate the generator and run off the platform too quickly, the game glitches out and it prevents you from being able to activate the generator for the rest of the game. If this happens, this likely means you'll have to restart the game. If you activate the generator and run off quickly, this will happen most of the time. So what you need to do is activate it and walk off of the generator. As long as this circle appears on your screen, you should be fine. So just try to wait at the edge of the generator for that circle to show up and then immediately step off. Now this strategy is really cool and all, but believe it or not, this same trick also works on Black Ops 3 Origins. The benefit of doing it this way is that now you can use Deadwire, Turned, and Fireworks to kill zombies, while also using the generator to get extra kills. This would allow you to play insanely fast, and this could definitely be used to beat the 255 speedrun. The downside of doing this on Black Ops 3 is that it is still possible to glitch out the generator the same way, and for some reason when I was practicing, I found that the timing for this was much harder on Black Ops 3 than it was on Black Ops 2. You have to wait on the generator platform even longer than you did on Black Ops 2 to not glitch it out. Once again, just wait for the circle to appear on screen and you should be fine. This strategy was discovered and tested by a few people, including NCG, Furret Can Walk, and Hermetrix. I discovered this a few days ago when Furret posted a tutorial of his own. I was going to credit him in the description and I will leave the link to the video. The problem is, while I was editing this video, video, Furret got banned from Twitch and also deleted all of his videos from YouTube and also deleted his Twitter. So, anyway. Now, what if there was an even better way to do this? I mentioned earlier that you could use this to get to around 180 or maybe even 190, but that's with the limit of 25 to 26 hours on Black Ops 2. Here's the thing. Remember, I said that the 25-26 hour error is caused by the robots. But what if there was a way to extend this error? Well, there is one way that's possible. If you never open up the door leading to No Man's Land, the robot by Generator 6 will never spawn, because that robot never starts coming in until you open that door. If you leave that door closed for the entire game, only the first 2 robots will spawn in, and this will extend your error to up to 50 hours or so. And that means that you can do the generator trick at generator 1, 2, or 3 for 50 hours instead of for 25, and you can get to a much higher round. And doing this would mean that round 200 is possible. The obvious downside to keeping this door closed, you can never buy Juggernog, you can never build any of the stabs, you can never build the shield. As a matter of fact, the only perks that you can get at all are Quick Revive and Speed Cola. Let's just hide the Juggernog logo there. There we go, that's better. If someone were insane enough to do this for 200 plus rounds, it would be a record that would be very, very difficult to beat. But it's really cool that now we know that 200 on Origins is theoretically possible. Now, if you watched this whole video and you're as excited as I am about a new strategy, and maybe you're even fired up and you want to try it for yourself, well, there's one more thing that you should know. Since this strategy was popularized a little over a week ago, many players have been trying the new strategy, seeing if we can push the world record. And people are finding that this new strategy might actually crash your game. A lot of people have been running into this error while they've been despawning and respawning the zombies with the generators. And this means that more than likely, we're going to have to find some way to avoid the error, or some combination where we can use the ice staff and the wind staff and the tank and sometimes the generator, and all of it perfectly to just avoid the error but also play as quickly as possible, meaning there's some sort of balance that we're going to strike eventually. On Twitter, Zeomix has insisted that the error is unavoidable, and it's entirely possible that this whole video was completely worthless. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know how it's all gonna play out, but that's where you all come in. If you guys like this video, and if you guys like this strategy, boot up a game of Origins and try it for yourself. I don't know who's going to be the next person to beat the world record, but I'm really excited to wait and see for it to happen. Anyway, if you liked this video and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.